everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and today I came outside with a pocket full of seeds because y'all, I'm ready to do some planting. I am so excited just about dropping seeds. It seems like I've just got finished doing a lot of planting, but now it's time to start planting for my fall garden. And so I am excited. I bought out some seeds that I think that I'm going to plant, but I also have some seeds that I would like to plant. These are some marigold seeds because I just did not get enough marigolds in my garden this season. So I don't think I'm going to put them into these trays. I think I'm going to just direct sow them. But some of the seeds that I'm going to be putting in my trays are this kale. Going to plant some collards, y'all. And I'm going to put those in the seed trays this time. I'm not going to broadcast them right now. I probably will direct sow some of my collard seeds out into the garden, but for now I'm going to plant them into these seed trays so that I'll know each individual collard. I'll know where they are. I don't want to get them sown too close together, so I want them to bush out and get huge. And so that is the way that I'm going to start. Once I start pulling out some of my other items, I probably will just go ahead and direct sow some of those collard seeds. But for right now, we're going to just go ahead and put them in the trays. Got some pot choi. And this is another kale, so I'm not going to plant that much kale right now. But I've got different varieties of kale. That is a dwarf Siberian kale. But I will be also sowing some scarlet kale, Japanese flowering kale. I want to go ahead and get this one sown early this year because last season I planted this and I did not really get a harvest off of this. So it did germinate, it was small, and then it did not make it. So I'm going to try it again. 1,000 head kale and some walking stick kale. I can plant 18 different things right now according to the trays that I have available right now. So we're not at 18 right now. So we'll also be planting for some purple-lady bok choy. Y'all, I'm so excited about these. I am excited about the fall garden, but I just love dropping seeds also. And so the grow station is almost empty. So this is gonna kind of fill it up. Some winter choi, which is a Chinese yellow heart. That's really pretty. Some tot soy. I'm just gonna lightly shower it just to get my trays, my soil moistened. Brassica seeds are all tiny. So now that we've got this soil moistened, all we gotta do is just go for it. Just go ahead and start dropping these seeds. What is on top? Show it to you all again. Tot soy. I'm going to only put a few seeds in each of these compartments, except for the ones that I probably spill on here. I'm going to start right here. I'm not going to be reaching over. Just going to put a few seeds. And you know, I made a mistake. I planted my Napa cabbage seeds. I got them germinated on my grow station. I bought them outside to, what did I bring them outside for? I don't know why I brought them outside. I brought them outside for some reason, but when I brought them outside, I left them outside. And so now my Napa cabbage seedlings are outside already in the heat, but they're under the shade. They're growing. But now, since it's getting so hot, I begin to worry about if my seedlings are going to bolt on me. So what I did is I planted some more Napa cabbage seeds, got them inside the house. I think I showed them to you all on my grow station. And so hopefully the ones that are outside will not bolt because they are some beautiful, beautiful plants. And so hopefully they'll be okay. I thought about just tasting them to see if they were beginning to taste bitter. But yeah, that's going to end up being some sort of somewhat of an experiment, because I'm not sure how they're going to react by them being outside, because I did not plan for them to be outside for this amount of time in the heat. I wanted to take them back into the house, let them grow inside. Oh, I bought them outside because I had planned on putting them into individual containers. And tasks got mixed up, and I ended up leaving them out. Well, it's been some weeks now since they've been outside. So we'll just see how that works out. But I'm going to go ahead and do this because we're losing daylight. Yeah, I came out late because it was so hot today. We had been having some cooler temperatures, but now those temperatures have gotten back somewhat to normal. So yeah, it was very hot today. So I did not get any work done outside today. Okay, so we got our first one done, and that is our tot soy. So the next one that I'm going to be doing, I don't know if I showed you all my celery seeds, but I got some celery seeds out here also. I did not. This is a purple choi celery. I'm going to also be planting some of that. And y'all, this is what you have to do. Just think of anything that you can think of that you want to eat during the winter months and just start planting. And that is what I'm doing. I'm thinking of anything that I want to eat. And don't worry about if it's too early to plant it, because the weather constantly changes. And who's to say that it won't germinate? And if it germinates, then you can just go ahead and take it out, plant it into your garden when, you know, the weather is okay, when it's not too hot for these brassicas. So you can't just be afraid to plant things thinking that it is not going to germinate or that it is too early all the time. I should just put purple celery. Because how are you going to know if you just never try? If you're always afraid. And then, as I told you all last season, some of these things will take longer to germinate. Some of these things I just have problems getting to germinate. And so those are the things that you want to go ahead and try to plant early. So in case you have problems with them germinating, then you can go ahead and try to plant them again. So that is what I am doing for my brassicas this season. That is what I basically did with my spring and my summer plants. I planted them ahead of time so that I could make sure that I got good germination. And then I went ahead and a lot of them planted them before it was actually time, because of the fact that our weather has changed, our zones have changed, and sometimes these plants will go ahead and do things that are totally unexpected to us. So go ahead and get those things planted. The yellow heart winter choi. So this is the Chinese choi, winter choi. And that is what I'm going to put on here, winter choi. The next one I'm going to be planting is the scarlet kale. I still have some scarlet kale in the garden right now. And it's still doing pretty good. And also my curly kale is still doing pretty good in the garden right now. So some of these are very hardy. They will last a long time in the garden. So, you know, some of them you do not have to pull out unless they get, you know, to the point where they're just looking really, really bad. But these plants are still looking very good. So that is the scarlet kale. I'm cutting my labels because of the fact that they are too long to go in, well, to fit in here. They'll go in, but they just are too long. Okay, so we got our scarlet kale planted. The next one is the walking stick kale. Go ahead and plant some of that. Lower the camera so you all can see that I am just putting a few seeds in here, and I will be putting my vermiculite on top. I put vermiculite on the top of the other seedlings that I have that are inside the house right now, which are my cabbages and broccoli and cauliflower, and they are all doing really good. Next one is my 1,000 head kale. Still haven't had a chance to taste the walking stick kale or the 1,000 head kale. So we're going to try to see if we can get these really going this year. I put too many seeds on that one. Okay, so now that I have those filled, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my vermiculite on top. And as I told you all, it will help to keep the gnats from being so attracted to your seedlings. And it is also going to give my seeds some coverage. And the seedlings don't have any problems coming through the vermiculite. Okay, so the next one is the Japanese flowering kale. I'm not putting a lot of the seeds on top of each of these cells. Okay, next we're going to do the pak choi. Then this one's the collards. Next, the dwarf Siberian kale. Y'all might think that it is a long time before it's going to be time to plant these out into the garden, y'all, but the time is moving so fast. The next one is the purple lady bok choy. And this is a different kale. Not sure what it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop some of these seeds. It's just a kind of plain label. Got it at my local seed store. Guess I gotta pour those in my hand instead of trying to do what I'm doing. And I probably had these seeds for a while, so I need to go ahead and try to use them. to use some of them because y'all, you can see all those seeds in here. I have these seeds for years. So hopefully there are some of the seeds that don't go bad soon, because some seeds do get old fast, because it has been my experience with onions. Onion seeds seem to only last for 1 year for me. If I have onion seeds over a year, I cannot get them to germinate. And I have found out that the leeks do the same thing. I bought my leeks out today. So as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put some of these leek seeds in here, because these seeds are a couple years old. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna see if they're gonna germinate, because you don't want to play around with it. You might say, well, it's not time to plant leeks. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna plant my leeks, and I'm gonna see if I can get some germination. I also bought out some parsnip seeds, and I'm going to drop some of those. So as I was telling you all, I'm gonna plant all of these. I'm gonna take them as far as they will go into this container. I'm not gonna put them too thick. I think it's only gonna do a couple of trays. It did two of the 6 packs. So we got leeks right there. I'm gonna go ahead and mark those. So do not be afraid to plant your seeds, especially if you know you have some seeds that you've had for a long period of time and that they may be getting past their time that they'll be viable. Go ahead and plant those seeds. And if they germinate, then good. If they do not, then you'll know that you need to go ahead and get some more seeds. But I am going to use the leek seeds. And now, since I've used them up, I still know that I need to go ahead and get some more seeds. I am also going to be planting my daikon radish. I'm not fixing to plant them into these cells. I'm going to direct sow them in the garden. But see, daikon radish is different from the other radishes. The other radishes, a lot of the other radishes can be sown and they will germinate and are ready to harvest in approximately 25 to 30 days. But these daikon radishes take 6 to 10 weeks to before they are mature and ready to harvest. So you want to go ahead and you want to get them planted earlier, because these are the ones that are going to get bigger. These are the ones that I'm going to be using in my kimchi. So I want to make sure that I get some of these, and these are all the seeds that I have left. So once I plant these seeds, I know it's time to order some more seeds, because I have been planting a lot of the daikon radishes. So now we're at my celery. I got 4 more of these 6 cell compartments, and I got 4 more packets of seeds. So let's get these planted. And the first one is the Chinese pink. And they are so tiny. Now these seeds are so tiny. So you know that they only need to be on top of the soil. Let's see if we can get enough on, enough on each cell, and I did. So I still have a few seeds left. Next one is the red giant celery. Y'all, my marker is fading fast, so I am going to have to get inside and place a order for a marker. I guess I'll order I don't know if I should order more than one, because if I order more than one, they might just sit up and dry out. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all order more than one marker of these garden markers, or if you order just one, or if you've had the experience of having them just sit up and dry out if you had more than one. Let me know, because I don't want to just order a package, because I've never ordered more than one at a time. And so Let me know if you have any experience with that. Okay, so this was the Utah tall celery. So when I get my marker, or I'm gonna go and look and see if I can find one of my old markers, and maybe it has, this could be the old markers. Y'all know I told y'all how I still haven't got my stuff organized back like it needs to be yet, but hopefully that will happen next week. Well, the organization part will start next week. So I may not get as many videos out next week because I'm going to be busy, as I told you all, getting things back organized in the kitchen. And so, I don't know. Y'all didn't say y'all want to see none of that. So if y'all don't want to see, if y'all don't want to see it, that's what I'm going to be doing. And, okay, I don't know if I showed y'all Chinese white. That is the celery that I put in this last one. So I'm just going to put white celery. And hopefully I can see this when I find my marker. It is very, very, very faded. So now all that is left to do is to go ahead and put the vermiculite on the rest of my cells. I have to go kind of light with it, but I do want to get good coverage on those seeds. And that's just to get them covered. Let's just get them, just that little mist. Got a lot of things planted. We got celery and pak choi and kale. Y'all, I am so excited about having all of these seeds planted, and we are fast losing daylight, but it is looking so beautiful out here right now. I can just stay out here, and y'all, can y'all believe it? I better not say it, but the mosquitoes are not biting. It's like they don't know I'm out here yet. So, since they don't know I'm out here, yeah, I'll take my hat off because it is no sun out and it feels good. I might stay out here for a few more minutes just to stay and just sit and just, till the mosquitoes start biting. But I hope that you all have enjoyed the video and that you'll give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And go ahead and hit the notification bell to be when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.